So I discovered a really cool new issue with my wife's 3rd gen 4Runner. The freaking wheel's about to fall off the thing.
Brought to you in part by Cranbrook Toyota.
So, long story short, yesterday I was doing the tire odds on my wife's 4Runner, and well, when I put the wheel back on, I realized that there is an excessive amount of play in the wheel bearing. And luckily for me, I just got this thing out of the shop. So I just gotta push it out of the way, and then, well, we'll take a look at that 4Runner. Now just watch what happens as I jack up this corner. Now if I grab the tire, that is not supposed to shake like that. So I guess we'll just take it all apart. And make sure you stay tuned, because not only are we gonna fix this wheel bearing, but we've got an upgrade to do on the suspension while I've got it ripped apart. It's so nice that like everything in here is still fresh. Like the control arms are still look brand new, all the ball joints are still in great shape, because I mean, as you guys know, we did like just do a full frame off restoration on this thing like almost 2 years ago now. Now, the reason I even did the tie rods is because before winter, I did the power steering rack, and I knew that I hurt one of the tie rods a little bit. Not bad enough that I wanted to replace it right away. My wife only drives us straight to Starbucks and back for work every single day, so it wasn't major important, but I knew come springtime, I was gonna replace it. And, well, I'm glad I did, because I discovered this issue. Look, that's a lot of play. The reason we have the wheel spacer on there is so that our tire doesn't rub the control arm. Those big 35s and those newer 4Runner wheels that we had on this, or Tacoma wheels. I think they were newer Tacoma wheels. Either way, they made major interference issues, so those spacers were a must. Get that cap pulled off. There we go. Release the cotter pin. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then the big old spindle nut. This should be free. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't get that nut off now, and it's spinning the whole ball joint, so we're gonna have to just replace the ball joint too. Now that that's done, let's pull the other side. As some of you may know, these wheel bearings are kind of tricky. They're not something you can just like hammer in and out. They're something you actually need to use a press and get them pressed in and out. So I'm off to a machine shop to get these guys pressed in, and we're gonna get new upper ball joints pressed in while we're at it. While those spindles are at the machine shop getting the bearings pressed in, let's talk about that upgraded suspension I talked about earlier in the video. These are some used Toytech coilovers that actually use Bilstein shocks, which I didn't know Toytech did. On the initial build here, I used Tundra coils, which did lift it a little bit, but it was probably closer to like a ½ inch. And the rear has the Old Man Emus, which seem to lift it like 2, maybe 3 inches. So hopefully when we slap these in, it will level it out. And, I mean, it's red. So that's an upgrade. There we go. 3 and out. We got our spindles back from the machine shop. So we got brand new wheel bearings, brand new seals inside and out, and new upper ball joint installed and ready to go. How was it?
Great.
You notice a difference between the stiff Tundra coils and the new Toytech ones?
I really do. It's so much smoother over these bumpy Cranbrook roads.
Yeah, and it's not doing any weird things now that the wheel bearing's fixed?
No more rattling, which is nice. Doesn't quite make the weird noises that it did that I thought were normal, but I guess not.
And you know what? I think it's actually a bit more level now.
I think so too.
It lifted the front just enough.
Still not as tall as you, but we're getting there.
The bar is pretty high.
I got boy.
What a good boy. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this week's episode of Dirt Garage. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that there's been a slight break in the content lately. I actually broke my thumb and I've been in recovery, so...
Yeah, you should still be recovering, but whatever. But
I was able to edit this video this week, so we're getting it out to you now. Anyways, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.